Hey there! Welcome to Kanchan C. Mishra Learn, Grow, Thrive. I'm Kanchan, a former assistant professor, soft skills trainer, and your guide to mastering English and teaching excellence. Today, we are diving into a topic every teacher needs to pay attention to. Common grammar mistakes teachers should avoid. As educators, our words carry weight, and even small grammatical errors can impact our credibility and communication. But don't worry, I'm here to make this simple, practical, and fun for you. So, whether you are a teacher, a trainer, or simply passionate about teaching, stick around. Let's polish your grammar together and set a strong example for your students. Ready to grow together? Let's get started.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into common grammar mistakes teachers should avoid. Whether you're a seasoned professor or a fresh-faced educator, this video is your guide to linguistic clarity. Clear communication is essential for effective teaching. So, grab your red pens and let's conquer these grammar mistakes together. Alright, let's kick things off with a grammar fundamental subject-verb agreement. This principle ensures your verbs match the number of subjects in your sentence. A singular subject needs a singular verb, and a plural subject requires a plural verb. One common mistake is using a plural verb with a singular subject, especially when words or phrases sneak in between them. For example, instead of the group of students are excited, it should be the group of students excited. The trick is to identify the main subject, which is usually the noun or pronoun performing the action. Once you've got your subject locked down, make sure the verb agrees with it in number. Mastering subject-verb agreement is like laying the foundation for a sturdy grammatical house. The apostrophe, that tiny punctuation mark that causes so much grammatical confusion, especially with its versus its. It's is a contraction for it is or it has, like it's raining outside. It shows possession like his or hers. The dog wagged its tail. Remember, contraction equals apostrophe. Possessive its, no apostrophe. Welcome to the ring for our next grammatical showdown. Affect versus effect. These two words are often confused as they sound similar and both deal with the concept of impact. Affect is usually used as a verb, meaning to influence or produce a change in something. For instance, you might say, the weather affected my mood, or the new policy will affect school funding. Effect is typically used as a noun, referring to the result or outcome of something. So you'd say the effect of the storm was devastating, or the new teaching method had a positive effect on student engagement. Remember the phrase cause and effect. Cause is an action, just like effect. An effect is the result of that action. Let's be honest, the who versus whom conundrum has puzzled even the most seasoned grammar enthusiasts. Who refers to the subject of a sentence, the one performing the action. For example, who ate the last cookie? Who is the one doing the eating? Whom, on the other hand, is the object of a verb or preposition. So you'd say, to whom did you give the book? Whom is the recipient of the book-giving action? It's all about identifying the role the pronoun plays in the sentence. Is it the actor or the acted upon? Welcome to another round of grammatical gladiators, where today's contenders are then and then. Then usually refers to time or a sequence of events. For example, you might say, I went to the store and then I went to the library, or if you finish your homework, then you can watch TV. Tan steps into the ring when we're making comparisons. It's all about highlighting differences in size, quantity, or quality. For example, you might say, my backpack is heavier than yours, or she runs faster than I do. Think of then as your time-traveling companion, while then is your comparison guru. Simple as that. The apostrophe strikes again. This time, it's causing confusion in the realm of your versus your. Your is a contraction of you are. So whenever you see your mentally expanded to you are, to make sure it fits grammatically, for example, you're doing great or you're welcome. Now for the possessive pronoun. Just like my, his, or her, your indicates ownership or possession. For example, your book is on the table, or your smile is contagious. If you can substitute your into the sentence without changing the meaning, then your is the way to go. If not, stick with possessive your. Fasten your seatbelts, grammar gurus, because we're about to enter the Bermuda Triangle of homophones, there, and there. There is often used to indicate a place or location. For example, you might say, the book is over there, or there's a spider in the bathtub. There is the possessive pronoun. For example, their house is at the end of the street, or they forgot their lunch boxes at home. There is a contraction of they are. So whenever you encounter their mentally expanded to, they are to ensure it fits grammatically. For example, they're going to the movies tonight, or they're excited about the field trip. Welcome to the Grammar Gym, where today's workout involves eliminating double negatives from our linguistic repertoire. Double negatives occur when we use two negative words in a sentence, creating a grammatical U-turn. Instead of saying, I don't have no money, the correct form would be, I don't have any money, or I have no money. The key is to choose one negative word and stick with it. Common culprits include not, no, never, nothing, nobody, and nowhere. When these words team up in a sentence, they create a grammatical tug of war. Pay close attention to your word choice and listen to how your sentences sound. If you hear two negatives in a row, chances are you've stumbled into a grammatical flip-flop. Welcome to Grammar Theatre, where today's performance focuses on transforming passive sentences into active and engaging prose. In a nutshell, active voice means the subject of your sentence is performing the action. For example, the dog chased the ball, or the teacher graded the papers. Passive voice flips the script. For example, the ball was chased by the dog, or the papers were graded by the teacher. Notice how the focus shifts away from the doer of the action. Identify the verb and ask yourself, who or what is performing this action? Make them the subject of your sentence and watch your writing come alive. Welcome to Grammar Symphony Hall, where today's composition focuses on achieving grammatical harmony through the power of parallel structure. Parallel structure means using consistent grammatical patterns when presenting a series of items, ideas, or actions. For example, instead of saying she enjoys hiking, swimming, and to ride bikes, parallel structure would dictate she enjoys hiking, swimming, and riding bikes. Notice how the consistent use of gerunds, ing verbs, creates a sense of balance and flow. This principle applies not only to lists, but also to phrases and clauses within a sentence. The key is to listen to the rhythm of your writing. Do your sentences flow smoothly, or do they stumble and falter? Congratulations, grammar champions! We've journeyed through common grammar mistakes, emerging victorious. Mastering grammar is a lifelong pursuit. Your command of language impacts your students' learning. Avoiding these pitfalls will inspire confident communicators. Keep striving for grammatical greatness. Even seasoned writers make mistakes. It's through our errors that we learn and grow. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you avoid common grammar mistakes. See you next time.